Hey everyone, welcome to the last regular season week of fantasy football. Pretty exciting week. I'm excited. I don't know if there's been a better ending to fantasy football. Like I know we've had teams that were close before, but literally to have one, two, three, four, five teams with 6 wins and one team with seven, meaning there's only two people that have like the playoffs locked up. Probably mathematically, it is too late, too long of a day for me to get into that assuming that Chris probably has it, but there could be 7 win teams that don't make it, and how this shakes out. And we're all playing each other, which is awesome too. So let's just quick get to the games that don't matter. Like I don't even want to waste my time talking about them. And those games are Drew and Tyler. Who cares? Just one of you should lose to try to get a better first round pick next year. Looking at this, I'm going to roll with Tyler wins this one. I think Watson gets slowed down against the Browns defense. I think he will have to throw a lot, though, if we keep scoring 30-some points a game. And I think Tyler just has a better team with Hopkins and Brown. And on the other side, I like Watson, sometimes Evans. I don't know. So Tyler will win that one. And then the other game doesn't really matter is the Nick and Aaron one. Aaron did get to play spoiler to me last week, you jerk. But besides that, Nick finally didn't show up to a game with Breeze and Thomas having bad nights. But I don't think it'll matter. I think Nick will come out winning on this one as well. So I think Nick Chubb will have a good game. And with Hunt being gone, I think he'll get even more. So those games don't matter. The rest of them do matter, which is exciting. So let's get to a spoiler game. This is Jim versus Heiser. Heiser shouldn't be here, Drew. Just want to keep reminding you of that. But Heiser does have a shot. But he's got to beat Jim, who Jim's already in, and he's not sitting his guys out like the lame NFL does. So in this one, I think Jim wins. Reason being, Heiser is starting White and Cohen as his running backs. He's made it this far without Bell. He's making it no further last week for him, even though Kamara didn't have a great week. I think Lindsey will have a pretty good week. I like the Humphreys pickup. I think he is a solid guy, and I think Ertz is going to get a touchdown or two this week. So Jimmy will win that one. Another one that we can play spoiler on is Ben versus Jim. Ben did not show up with Mark Ingram getting 3.8 points. And on the other side, he got outplayed by Lutz. Will Lutz, is that his name? The kicker for New Orleans. So, unfortunate for you. But I still think that Ben is going to win. Reason is he has Gurley and Kelsey. Again, Kelsey and Hill both getting more touchdowns because Hunt is out. I think Ben rolls in this one. And I do think Goff will play well, but this Carlos Hyde thing, didn't have a good yards per in Cleveland. He just got touchdowns. Jacksonville doesn't score as much as Cleveland, which is crazy to say, but I don't think you're going to get much from him. And you're rolling also with the Damian Williams, hoping that he gets the bulk of the carries over there. I don't think it's going to happen. Ben wins. So Ben plays spoiler, just like Jim played spoiler. All the blacks are playing spoilers. Let's see if Andy can. As in make Chris nervous. And he had a good showing from Ezekiel Elliott. On the flip side, and going in this game, if I have to trust Matt Ryan or Ben Roethlisberger, I'm trusting Big Ben. I never trust Matt Ryan, and Baltimore has a good defense. Running back edge, I don't see anyone matching Elliott's. I do like Woods. He should get more catches now that Kupp is gone. And on the flip side, I think Demaryius Thomas will be okay against Cleveland. The Ebron Cooks matchup could be a decent one, but I think Ebron gets the edge. So in this one, I'm going to go ahead and say that... Nope, this is a close one. I'm going to say that Andy pulls it out. I wanted to say Chris, because I do like a few things a little better, but when I look at Andy's side... Yeah, I don't know, but I'm rolling with Andy, as I don't like the LeGarrette Blunt person. I don't like him in your lineup. But I still think you're going to win. It's going to be close. I'm surprised you're both at 120, but we'll see what happens. All right, next is, let's get to my game. Me versus Ben Baker. Ben is supposed to shellac me at 135.8 with Mahomes and Connor and Jones and Beckham and Baltimore's defense. I think there's a decent chance it's going to happen. On my side, Rivers versus Pittsburgh, Wentz versus Washington, going to the Rivers. And then I have this, do I play Baldwin? Do I play Reynolds? Do I play Tate? Do I throw Chris Thompson back in there? He's finally healthy. I don't know. I'm afraid I made the wrong calls. I'm going to say that I do lose because one of those was wrong. Like I should have Winston instead of Rivers, or I should have Tate instead of someone else, or even Thompson instead of someone else. So I think I lose, but that doesn't eliminate me from the playoffs, which is exciting. All right, I think there's one more game in there. Well, that's all of them. That's all of them. That's all of them. That's all of them. Save the best for last, I guess. All right, that's all of them. So I think how this shakes out. Nick wins. He's in. Jim wins. He's in. Chris. Did I pick Chris winning? No, I picked Andy winning. So Chris drops. Ben Baker wins, so he's in. There's 3. Andy wins, so he is in. There's 4. And that's it. So 5-6 is going to come down to a who scored the most points breakdown. So I think Chris and myself do squeak in there because the gap is enough that I think will hold strong. There's my prediction on who makes it. There's my long video. I'll see you in the playoffs, nerds. Go Browns!